Hey Taurus, it's me Marie and I'm here to do an energy check-in. Keep in mind this is a general read and it may not resonate with all of you. Roles can be reversed, so put yourself where you see fit in your situation. If you are new here, welcome. If you are returning, welcome back. Thank you for your like, share, subscribes, as well as your donations. They are greatly appreciated. I am available for personals if you are interested in booking a session. Send an email and I will get back to you at my earliest convenience. So, Taurus, the energy that is showing up here for you guys, you have no contact, toxic people, high value, and 1111. In Tarot, you have strength clarified by the Seven of Cups, Knight of Swords clarified by the Ten of Swords energy, Five of Cups clarified by the Moon, Nine of Wands in the reverse clarified by the Wheel of Fortune. In the reverse here, you have the Three of Wands as the overall energy of this read. So in the current energy, Taurus, it kind of feels like there's someone in your energy who's very emotional. They could be emotional because you have cut them off, and they're left with these toxic people. Maybe they took some bad advice from some toxic people here, Taurus. But somebody is realizing your value. You're this Empress energy, or Emperor energy. You're beautiful, sexy, intelligent, very abundant, and confident. I do see that you are healing with the Queen of Cups at the bottom of the deck here, Taurus. You finally found the strength to pull through something that was confusing, conflicting, tempting, or something that was an illusion, that was a fantasy. You finally pulled through and you found the strength to start to love on you, or this is something that you are getting ready to do here. For some of you, this could be your confirmation here from the universe. Yeah, the Magician clarifying the strength card. So you're manifesting your reality at this time, or at least this is what you are wanting to do here, Taurus. So you have the Ace of Swords and you have the High Priestess at the bottom of the deck, along with the Emperor. So again, I just really feel like, you are bossing up. You're putting you first here. You're getting out of the way of people who is, pretty much the wrong crowd. Somebody here who gives bad advice. They may suffer with addictions as well, but nevertheless, somebody here definitely is in their emotions and the current energy over the decisions that they have made here, Taurus. They regret them, but I do feel like, wow, Queen of Pentacles, I do feel like you are definitely putting you first. You are focusing on what you want your reality to look like. Again, you've blocked this person. Some of you already been in no contact. You haven't communicated with this person. You just literally, it feels like you literally just snapped and, you know, found the strength to, go on this journey alone here. You left the third party in this energy where there's conflict, and there still is conflict in this third party energy. Then you have the Seven of Wands here. So this is about self-respect. You're putting up boundaries, being courageous, protecting you against, third party energy. For some of you, you could be protecting yourself for friends too. Friends that's always in some sort of conflict, always got some BS going on, always angry, always in competition with you, maybe overindulging with the Three of Cups energy. Like, I feel like there's a Taurian out there that is just really fed up with those type of energies. So you have the Knight of Swords, and that's what's coming towards you here, Taurus. You being daring, ambitious, and determined to get over this Ten of Swords energy, it feels like here. Yeah, a lot of you are about to call judgment, or you already called judgment here on a situation. You're going to be going through a renewal, reinvent, self-reinvent yourself from the past, so a lot of you are no longer given to the past. You're no longer putting energy in the past. With the Six of Pentacles and the Six of Cups, you're walking away. You're abandoning it. You're leaving it behind. You're cutting something loose in your life here, Taurus. And you made a very detrimental choice here to anybody who's toxic, anybody who is, in your life to betray you. If you see, that this person has a hidden agenda, or anybody who calls you pain, you're letting that person go. So why is the Ten of Swords here? Yep, any toxicity you're letting go, you're calling judgment on it with the Devil card here. Anybody that's controlling, even if it's a partner, you're just cutting it off with this Ace of Swords energy. So I do feel like there's someone here, maybe a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, who wants to talk to you, but you're in this energy where you're silent, you're quiet, you're not speaking. Again, this is confirming the no contact here. Maybe this is somebody here who's made a judgment call on the people that went up against you, and they decided to follow with these people here, two Taurus, this Emperor energy. And now this person is making some sort of decision in haste where they could be walking away. Eight of Cups is clarifying this Devil card. So they could be walking away from toxic people too, Again, put yourself where you see fit in your situation. Have the Seven of Swords, Six of Swords, and the and the Star energy. For some of you, this could be a Capricorn, Aquarius, a Scorpio, Gemini, Aries, or Virgo. Um, Sagittarius or a Pisces, maybe a Cancer here as well, who's walking away from being janky, walking away, from being this deceptive person, this person that, you know, who moves too quick, who lies, who cheats, to get ahead, maybe they're walking away from the era of their ways here as well, Taurus. I feel like with the Five of Cups and the Moon in the current energy, there's definitely somebody who is grieving, uh, who's secretly grieving or secretly emotional that they chose, toxic people. They may have chosen addiction or the wrong crowd over you here. You have the Seven of Wands in reverse, so this is somebody who could be feeling very weak, um, exhausted, surrendering to what they've done, to the connection that they had with you. They've ruined a good thing, it feels like here, because, you know, you're like very strong, and it feels like this is what this person needed, was someone who's very strong, somebody who's very adamant about their, what it is that they want in their life, somebody who is, focused on self-healing. Your cutoff game is pretty strong, and for you to have such a cutoff game like that, is admiring to this person here, Taurus. It kind of feels like this person is pretty much reaping what they sown here. So, Eight of Swords and a Five of Wands energy, they could be trapped in some sort of conflict here, um, Taurus. But in the back of this person's mind, I feel like they're realizing like something you may have said, or something that you may have told this person about some people that they deal with here, and now this person is feeling, you know, that effect of what you have said here. So a lot of you are steadily, yeah, they're stuck in some BS. Eight of Swords energy. They're feeling trapped. But this is somebody who also do not see, they don't take accountability, you know. Um, but now they have no other choice but to, surrender to what they are going through, and what they are going through. They are very emotional here, Taurus, because again, you close out of a cycle. A lot of you are in alignment with your person as well, with the 11-11 energy. Maybe this person was a runner, maybe you were a chaser. Maybe you stopped chasing and you just said, you know what, I'm done with this. And now, they're trapped, they're stuck here because it looks like they want to reach out. I got to be careful with these cards. It looks like they want to reach out with the world in the Page of Cups energy. This is someone who wants to send you some sort of message. Somebody here um, is seeing, that they felt whole, completed, and fulfilled with you, Taurus. So why is this moon energy here? Wow. Yeah, the Knight of Swords in reverse. So with the Knight of Swords being in reverse, somebody is growing impatient, they're losing focus. This person is very unpredictable, but it feels like, maybe they done something in haste that they later regret. They didn't get nowhere doing that as well. You got Three of Wands and a Ten of Wands. Could be, again, I'm picking up a fire sign. Um, this fire sign here could have recently got betrayed too, or they could be in this energy of they're looking at the bigger picture of a betrayal that they caused, which in return made you to make a final judgment call on them and walk away with the Eight of Cups energy. So somebody here, again, um, it's feeling, whoa, it's feeling stuck, it's feeling trapped, Ay, ay, ay. Hold on, Taurus. All my cards are just falling. So why is a Knight of Swords energy out here twice? Got the Emperor. Feels like they did something in haste and now you know, it's backfiring on them here. They feeling trapped, stuck in these emotions that they are, wow, Five of Cups at the bottom of the deck and the Four of Wands. So this is somebody who is sad, disappointed here because they could view you as their twin flame. The Four of Wands is twin flame energy. So this is somebody here who it feels like they're realizing something slowly but surely here, Taurus. They're at a crossroads, they don't know what to do about it. You could be rejecting this person. They could feel like the weight of the world is on their shoulders. They don't know how to get back in. They don't know how to, you know, it feels like adjust things to where things are back in harmony between you and them. So the Nine of Wands is in the reverse as the overall outcome. So again, this is somebody here who is feeling trapped. The Wheel of Fortune is in the reverse. That's about, disruption, bad luck, feeling powerless. You have the Ten of Swords energy in the reverse here. So somebody, again, they could be feeling, you know, trapped or stuck. That you've recovered. Yeah, you went through a major transformation. You healed. Why is the Ten of Swords in the reverse? Somebody is feeling like they give up as well here. Because the Nine of Wands in the reverse is like giving up. Maybe this person um, feels like you gave up on them and you are healing stronger. You're moving on stronger than better here. Yeah, it feels like this person feels like you gave up on them here, but this person wanted control with the Devil and the Ten of Swords energy. They wanted you broken. It feels like here, and again, they judged you harshly. They did something in haste, where eventually you ended up walking away from for good. And now that you have given up on this person, it's like they have hit a brick wall here. Um, their luck has changed as well. Why is the Ten of Swords here twice? Thank you, Spirit. Nine of Cups energy. It's like they feel like you're content. You remember, you have the High Priestess energy. I'm sorry, the Empress energy, and you have the Emperor energy. So, as an overall outcome, they feel like you gave up on them. You've moved on even stronger. With the Ten of Swords in the reverse, swords are the swords are out your back. Um, you know, you let this person go. A lot of you are wanting new love, and I do see that coming in with the Fool and the Ace of Cups. Just continue to be patient here. I feel like this person knows there's a wish fulfillment coming in here, Taurus. But with the World in the reverse, they fear that because the Ten of Wands. I'm sorry, God, I cannot get my words out right. The Wheel of Fortune in the reverse could be fearful energy, so they fear that you meet your person. Wow, King of Cups. They fear it, you know, um, because I feel like this person knows that they did a lot. They know you deserve better as well here, Taurus. Like I said, this person is being truthful to themselves. They know the Lovers, the Wheel of Fortune, the King of Swords, and Six of Cups energy. They know that you are in an energy where you're going to get, be in a situation where you meet your twin flame, your true divine partner. So this is this person being truthful to themselves here, because again, they know once you walked away from them, that was all she wrote. You're going to mature, wise up, learn from this lesson here. And I feel like a lot of you have learned from this lesson, because you're in this energy where you're the Empress. So you definitely have outgrown this energy. You've matured, you've healed. A lot of you are still healing, and that's understandable. But with the King of Cups and the Nine of Cups, you got a wish fulfillment coming in, and this Emperor knows it. So I'm gonna leave it there, Taurus. If it resonates, take care.